Wachinski, former Regina.
And welcome back to Wainwright. Cochrane leads 2-1 after 20 minutes of play here in Game 1 of the 2022 Alberta Junior B Provincials. I'm Dave Dawson. Thanks so much for joining us. Pleased to be joined by the general manager of the Fort St John Huskies. It is Jeremy Clothier, and it's been a couple of years since we've had a chat, my friend, and good to have you back on. What do you make here of the opening 20?
That was good.
I think we'll just adjust your mic right there. Perfect.
We came out good. Couple lucky bounces for them. Goalie didn't see one was deflected, so we had some good chances and started capitalizing on a few of those.
That Chase London hit absolutely blew my mind. We sent it out on social media.
That was a good hit. It's the new hockey where you can't hit too hard, I guess. So, but we'll take the penalty and we'll just keep going. He's not going to stop throwing those. So,
the NWJHL and Junior B is very close to my heart. Spent 4 years calling that way back in the day from 2008 to 2011. Fort St John Huskies are now essentially the perennial powerhouse in that league. How would you just describe this year? One regulation loss all season long.
Yeah, we had an immaculate year. It was all credit to the boys. They worked hard all year. It actually all stemmed to last year when COVID kind of hit. Our guys practiced all year, knowing they couldn't play games. They still showed up at the rink 3 nights a week, worked hard all year, and got better. And then the results showed this year. Like, we have, I think, from last year's group to this year, about 19 guys. So sprinkled in a few pieces here and there and just kept rolling.
We chatted with Adam Huxley, the coach of the Wainwright Bisons, and a bit of a similar predicament as the NWJHL. A 6-team league. They became to 6 this year. Had a little bit of difficulties. So obviously we'll get to the expansion side in a second, which is very exciting for the league. But how difficult? Obviously, COVID was difficult for a 14-team league, for an 8-team league, but for a 6-team league, what was that process like to go through that and then regroup for the start of the season again? Yeah,
it was different everywhere you went. Every rink seemed to have their own rules. Every city had their own rules. The crossing border from BC to Alberta is different from each side, so there was different rules there. We had to have certain people vaccinated in Fort St. John that didn't need to be vaccinated when we crossed the border, so we had to take the rapid tests and all that kind of stuff. So it was definitely a lot more work and effort this year to get a full season in, but it's nice to be able to play a full season and show the rewards and show the kids what we can actually do in a full season.
Yeah, and just, you speak of reward, the level of excitement, just maybe describe how excited the guys were to come down, get on the bus. It's been 3 years since you could have this kind of experience. Just what has that been like? And maybe take us inside the locker room, the dressing room.
Yeah, it was pretty special that night we won in Grand Prairie. Coming back to Fort St. John was enjoyable, and then we got right back to work on Tuesday. There wasn't many days off. We gave a Monday off and right back to work Tuesday, knowing that we got to be on our game when we come here to play. So the bus ride was long. It was 10 hours. Made a couple pit stops on the way and stuff like that. But it was a good trip, good bonding trip. The guys are close. They hang out all year. Like, they've hung out together all year. So not one internal issue. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, Jeremy, what's the best way to describe how special this Huskies program is? I mean, I remember way back in the day when Whitecourt went 34-1. You play Fort St. John in the final, and there's a bit of that rivalry. Now, you look at that roster. Like, how special of a group do you have?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think, like I said before, out of the 25 guys, I think 16 or 17 of them are from Fort St. John. So when you have that kind of local talent that wants to stay at home and play in the program that we've created, I guess, over the past 7-8 years, it's taken a long time to change the culture that we had to where we are now, and we're definitely reaping the benefits of what we have now, and Todd's a huge piece of that whole puzzle. So without him, we wouldn't be where we are.
Now, years ago, there was Slave Lake and Beaver Lodge. Slave Lake obviously no more, and Beaver Lodge, I understand, coming back for the 2022-23 season.
They have applied to come back in for next year. It'll be decided at our AGM, and we've also had Lacrete. That is another town that wants to join our league. So a little bit of excitement, definitely some hurdles that have to be looked at before anything's finalized with location and stuff like that. So few things in the works, so it'll be fun.
A little bit in the works on the ice as well. 2-1 after 20 minutes. What have you seen, and what is likely the message going on in the dressing room right now for the next 20?
We just got to keep going the way we are. We're a fast team. We like to play fast, so we just got to move the puck and get in the offensive zone and create chances, which we've done. Just need to find a way to get the puck past the goalie now. Jeremy,
always love catching up with you. It's been too long, and best of luck in this tournament.
Perfect. Thanks, Dave.
Jeremy Clothier, General Manager of the Fort St. John Huskies. We'll head to intermission and be back for the second period of play on HM Live.